guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foss, Jean Cosplay, and today we are back again with you guys with Chernobyl.
Episode 4.
Yeah.
Last episode was about the consequences of radiation poisoning. It wasn't easy to see these bodies, to see these men be okay one second and then dying the next. It's not easy for loved ones to see them go through that, and we know, especially with the fireman's wife, that it's easy also to overlook maybe the consequences this could have on her, on the others around the bodies and stuff. She is pregnant, but she went ahead and hugged the man and everything. There could be consequences to that. At the end of the episode, the bodies were buried in concrete, in 2 layers of wood and then metal and stuff, because they don't want the radiations to poison anything else. So you see that happen to bodies that were a second ago touching you and surrounding you. So
yeah,
it doesn't look good.
It's harsh.
And other thing too is the miners were asked to dig tunnels to put machines around the core so it could cool it down and not burn through the ground and go in the river and the ocean and stuff. So they did it. It was they're not being helped, like they're not giving them what they need, so they do their silent protest. They go work naked and stuff, and they are pretty cool. Like, I stand by them 100%. But they're doing the job, and I think that's where we left last episode.
That's where we are.
So let's see if what they're doing works. Let's see how the families are still handling it, and let's see how the evacuation keeps going, because now they have to evacuate even more cities. So let's go watch episode 4.
All right,
let's go. There's a lot of let's go today.
Let's go.
This is an evacuation, you understand? You have to come with me. It's not safe here. There's radiation in the air. What's wrong with you?
You know how old I am?
I don't know.
I'm 82. I've lived here my whole life. Right here, that house, this place. You're not the first soldier to stand here with a gun. When I was 12, the revolution came. Tsar's men, then Bolsheviks. They told us to leave. No. Then there was Stalin and his famine, the Holodomor. My parents died. 2 of my sisters died. They told the rest of us to leave. No. Then the Great War. My brothers never came home. And I stayed, and I'm still here. After all that I have seen. So I should leave now, because of something I cannot see at all. No.
I understand her point. I kind of understand his too,
Shit. This is your last warning.
She won't move.
It's time to go.
I don't know where I've heard it, but I've heard of people who were old and they
never left?
Not never left, but regarding radiations, they went. I think it was Hiroshima or Nagasaki. I don't know what exactly, but they had to go there and do something, and they decided to go because since they were old, they will die before they feel the effects instead of young people.
That's what I was thinking about when I looked at her. I was like, at her age, she's not influencing anyone. She's alone here. Staying behind is her decision in a way, because she'll probably die before cancer hits or anything. But then that's not how it used to work. Like, the kid has orders. If he doesn't follow the orders, he's the one that gets roughed up.
Why is the core still exposed to the air? Why have we not already covered this up?
We want to, but we can't get close enough. The debris on the roof is graphite from the core itself. Until we can push it off the roof back into the reactor, it'll kill anyone who gets near it. You can see the roof is in 3 levels. The small one here is Katya, 1,000 Rontgen per hour. Presume 2 hours of exposure is fatal. The one on the side, Nina, 2,000 Rontgen, 1 hour, fatal.
We used remote control bulldozers in Afghanistan.
Too heavy.
So then, moon rovers.
Lunacard's STR-1s. They're light, and if we line them with lead, they can withstand the radiation. Under no circumstances can men go up there. Robots only.
What about this large section here?
Masha. 12,000 Rontgen. If you were to stand there in full protective gear head to toe for 2 minutes, your life expectancy would be cut in half. By 3 minutes, you're dead within months. Even our lunar rovers won't work on Masha.
So, what do we do?
And you have to take care of it, you know?
That's what we wanted to ask you.
Bachu,
Pavel.
what unit were you in?
They had me in Motorpool in Kiev, but then they...
Not this bullshit. In Afghanistan.
I wasn't in Afghanistan. I'm not in the military.
They're running out of men.
They asked the army, and then when they didn't have enough, they went door to door and took every little boy who could do anything. And like we saw them in the last episode, like they were not asked if they wanted to come, they were forced to come.
Those guys, they evacuate people, I think, like villages. What about them? I don't know them. Fuck them. You, me, that ugly Armenian, and the tanks Garo, we do animal control.
Animal control.
Yeah, they're radioactive, so they have to go. But it's not hard. They're mostly pets. They're happy to see you. They run right up to you. Bang. You load the bodies on a truck, dump them in a pit, bury them in concrete, and then we drink.
I'm cringing, but I understand that it
I know.
had to be
Plus
done.
1,000 rubles.
Like, I understand it has to be done. I'm just thinking about what if it happened here. Just imagining our 2 cats, you know, running to someone because they're hungry and they want company, and then they get shot. You know, it is pets, it is animals, you know, but I still care. I'm really rooting for her to figure out what happened.
They said that she represents
Yeah, but I was
the
told
scientists.
I was told that her character doesn't actually exist, but represents a couple, like certain number of other
I need to see the following
physicists that worked on the
documents.
case.
Solicitor's permission only. I'm working for the Central Committee.
Comrade?
It's so difficult and so awkward for her to get information to save people.
You can have that one.
Fuck. She's trying to help, you know? We've got the cover. Yep.
Bring up the cameras.
I don't even know if if that's gonna work.
Signal.
Acceptable. Running onboard diagnostics.
This rover was in storage. They can build 2 more. That should cover Nina and Katya.
Marsha.
The Central Committee have informed me that they may have found something that could work up there. From the outside.
American.
Of course not. It's German police robots. But West German, so as you can imagine, that wasn't an easy conversation to have.
Okay, so far so good.
Ole, what's that? Smile.
For once, something is going right, you know? I hope it keeps going this way. I don't think it's the right scene to be watching with my cat sleeping on my arms, you know?
No. Sometimes I do think if we do have to evacuate for no matter reasons, what happened to the cats, you know? Because if we need to go somewhere, we technically cannot bring them with us. If we need to leave,
We're too soft for this.
yeah.
Don't point this gun at me.
Apparently they didn't kill them all because there are still wild dogs around. Oh, shit.
Hey, do your job. Door to door.
I know some people could say like that they're just animals, but we're softies when it comes to this.
Oh, no.
Go.
Finish him. Fucking hurry up.
Don't let them suffer. Sorry. You're dragging that to the truck. You gonna eat? This happens to everyone the first time. Normally when you kill a man. But for you, a dog. So what? There's no shame in it. My first time, Afghanistan. We were moving through a house and suddenly a man was there and I shot him in the stomach. I was so scared I didn't pull the trigger again for the rest of the day. And I thought, well, that's it, macho. You put a bullet in someone. You're not you anymore. But then you wake up the next morning and you're still you. And you realize that was you all along. You just didn't know. All right. Back to work.
Gotta make your peace with what you have to do when it's your job. Some people, like he said, you realize you wake up the next morning and it's still you. Some people probably spend the rest of their lives wishing it wasn't.
Even if a part of you were always like that, I do believe that when you shot something for the first time, you technically lose a part of yourself. A part of yourself changed after that moment, you know?